That's one word
There's one word that I always want to say to everyone in my life. That word is life is easy.
and fun.
It's so easy in fact.
Before that,
I didn't think like that.
when I was in Bangkok,
When I was in
like
Bangkok,
life
I
is
feel
very
like
hard,
life
very
is very hard, very complicated.
I was born in
I was born in a poor village
northeastern
in the
Thailand.
northeast of Thailand.
And when I was a kid, everything is
And
fun and easy.
when I was a kid, everything was fun and easy.
When the TV came,
When the TV came, many people came to the village. They said, "You are poor. You need to follow succeed
for your life.
for your life.
You need to
Go to Bangkok
to pursue
to pursue
success in your life.
success in your life."
So I feel bad. I feel poor.
So I feel bad. I feel poor. I need to go to
When I
Bangkok.
went to Bangkok,
When I
It's
went to
not very
Bangkok,
fun.
it was not very fun.
I said you need to learn.
You need to
study
learn,
a lot,
study a lot, and work very hard,
and then you will get success.
and then you can get success.
I work very hard, 8 hours
I
per day
work
at least.
very hard, 8 hours per day, at least.
What I can eat
But
is just
on
a bowl
I
of
think
noodle per
it's
meal,
a bowl of noodle per meal,
or sometimes a dish of
or
fried rice,
sometimes
something like that.
this or
And
fried
where I
rice.
stay is very bad. The small
And
room
where I
with a
stay
lot of
was
people.
very bad. A small room where a lot of people slept. It's very hard.
I start to question a lot.
I start to question
When I
a
work
lot.
hard,
When I work hard,
my life
why is my life so hard?
it must be something wrong.
It must be
Because I produce
something
a lot
wrong.
of things,
Because
but
I
cannot
produce a
get
lot of things,
enough.
but I cannot get enough.
And I try to learn.
And I try to learn,
study.
I try to study. I try to study in university.
It's very hard to learn.
It's really hard to learn in university because it's very boring.
And I start to look at the subject in
And I
university.
start to look
Every
at
faculty.
subject at the university.
Most of
Every
them is
faculty, most of them
destructive knowledge.
have destructive knowledge.
There's no productive knowledge in
There
university for
is
me.
no productive knowledge in
When I
university
look
for
at
me.
something like if you learn
If you want to be an architect or engineer, that means you ruin more.
the more these people
The
work,
more these people work, the
mountain
mountain will be
And the
destroyed
good
more,
land
and the
Chao
good
Phraya
land
Basin
in Chao Phraya Basin
more and more.
will be covered more and more.
If you learn
We destroy more.
agricultural
If we learn
faculty
to
or something like that,
agricultural
that means
faculty
you
or
learn
something
how
like
to
that, that means we learn how to poison,
the land, the
to
water,
poison the land,
and learn
the
to
water,
destroy everything.
and learn to
I feel
destroy
like
everything.
Everything we do is
I
so
feel like everything we do
complicated,
is so
hard, and
complicated.
everything- We just
So
make it
we
hard.
just make everything hard.
Life is so hard.
Life is so hard. I feel
disappointed.
disappointed.
I start to think about
I
why
started
had
to
be
think
here
about why I
in Bangkok.
had to be here in Bangkok.
I thought about when I
I
was a
thought
kid.
about when I was a
Nobody
kid.
worked 8 hours
Nobody
per day. Everybody
worked
worked
8
2
hours per day. Nobody
2 months a
worked
year.
2 months a year.
Planting rice 1 month and
Planting rice
harvest the
1
another
month and harvesting the rice
The rest
another
is
month.
free time. 10
The
months
rest
free
is
time.
free time. 10
That's
months
why people
is
have
free
so
time.
many festivals in
That's
Thailand.
why people
Every
have
month
so
they
many
have
festivals in Thailand.
Because
Every
they have
month
so
they
much
have
free
festival
time.
because they have so much
And
free
then
time.
in the daytime, everybody
And then
take a
in
nap.
the daytime, everyone even takes a
now in
nap.
Laos, everybody
Even now in
everybody
Laos,
goes
go to Laos if you can. People take a nap after lunch. They after wake up because it's time the sun low, ask your wife, just say low. People have a lot of time, but at that time because they have a lot of time, they have time to be with themselves. And then they have time to be with themselves. They have time to understand themselves. When they understand themselves, they can see what they want in their life.
Many people think that
So many people see they want happiness, they want love, they want to enjoy their life.
so people
So people see a lot of beauty in their life.
So they express their beauty in
So they
many
express
ways.
their beauty in
Some
many
people
ways.
just carving
Some
the
people
handle
by
of
carving the
the
handle
knife,
of
very
the
beautiful.
knife,
The
very
basket,
beautiful.
they're weaving very
The
nice.
baskets
But
even
now,
very
nobody
nice.
use that.
But now nobody
Nobody
uses
can
one.
do
Nobody
something
can
like
do
that. People
something
use
like that.
plastic everywhere.
People use plastic
So,
everywhere.
I feel like it's
So I
something
feel
wrong
like
in
there's
that.
something
I
wrong
cannot
in it.
live in this way of
I
living.
cannot live in
So
this
I
way. I'm
decided to
leaving.
quit
So I
university
decided to quit university
and went back
and
home.
went back home.
When I went back home, I
When
started
I went back home, I started
live
to
like
live
when I
like I
remember when I was
remember
a
it.
kid.
when I was
I
scared.
started to work 2 months a year.
I started to work 2 months a year.
I got 4 tons of rice.
I got 4 tons of rice.
The whole family is 6
And the whole family
we
is 6
eat
people. We
less
eat
than
less
half
than
a
half a ton per
year. So we
year.
can sell some rice.
So we can sell
And
some rice.
I dug 2
I
ponds, 2
took
fish
2 ponds to
We have fish to eat
fish
all year
ponds.
round.
We have
And
fish to eat all year
I
round.
started a small garden.
And I started a small garden.
Less than
Less than
half an acre.
half an acre.
And I spent 15
minutes per day to
take
take care of the garden.
I have more than
I have more than 30 varieties of vegetables in the garden.
So 6 people cannot
So
eat
6
all
people
of it.
cannot eat all of it.
We have surplus
We
to sell
have
in
a
the
surplus to sell in the market.
We can make some
We can make some
in there
incomes
too.
too.
I feel like
So I feel it's easy. Why I had to be in
Bangkok
Bangkok for 7 years, working hard and then not have enough to eat. But here, only 2 months a year and 15 minutes per day, I can feed 6 people.
That's easy.
That's
And
easy.
After that,
And after that,
before that, I think that
before I think that,
people like me
still stupid people like me
get a good
who
grade in
never
school
got a good grade at
cannot
school
have a house. Because
cannot
people
have
who
a house
clever
because
than me
people who
get
are clever
number one
than
in
me,
the class every
who are
year,
number
that's
one
it.
in the class every
Even
year,
they get a good job,
they get a
but
good job,
they need to work
but they
more
need to
than
work more
30
than
years to
30
have a
years
house.
to have a
But
house.
for me,
But for me, who cannot finish
how can I
university,
have a house?
how can I have a house?
People who have
Hopeless
no
for
education.
people who have low education
But when
like
I
me.
start to do earth and building,
But I started to do earth building. It's so easy. I spend 2 hours per day from 5 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock in the morning. 2 hours per day.
and 3 months I got a
In
house.
3 months, I got a house. And another friend who's the most clever in the class, he spent 3 months to build his house too. But he had to be in debt. He had to pay for his debt for 30 years. So compared to him, I have 29 years and 10 months of 3 time. So I feel like life is so easy. I never think I can build a house, an easy house like that, and I keep building a house every year, at least one house every year. Now I have no money, but I have many houses. My problem is tonight, which house I will go to sleep. So, house is not a problem. Anybody can build a house. The kids 30 years old at the school, they make bricks together, they make a house. After 1 month, they have a library. The kids can make a house. Every old nun can build a hut for herself. Many people can build a house. So, it's easy. If you don't believe me, try it. If somebody wants to have a house. And then the next thing is clothing. I feel like I'm poor. I feel like I'm not handsome. I try to dress like somebody else, like a movie star, to make myself look good, look better. I spent 1 month to save money to buy a pair of jeans. When I wore them, I turn left and I turn around, look in the mirror. Every time I look, I'm the same person. The most expensive pants cannot change my life. I feel like I'm so crazy. Why I had to buy them? Spend 1 month to have a pair of pants, and it doesn't change me. I started to think more about it. Why we need to follow fashion? Because when we follow fashion, we never catch up with. Because we follow. So don't follow it. Just stay here. Use what you have. So after that, until now, 20 years, I have never bought any clothes. All the clothes I have are left from people. When people come to visit me, when they leave a lot of clothes there. So I have tons of clothes now. And then people see me wear very old. They give me more clothes. So my problem is I need to give clothes to people very often. So it's so easy. And then I stop buying the clothes. I feel like it's not only clothes. It's about something else in my life. I need to, what I learned is that when I buy something and I think about, I buy it because I like it. Or I buy it because I need it. So if I buy it because I like it, that means I'm wrong. So I feel more free when I think like this. And the last thing is when I get sick, what will I do? I really worry. I had no money, but I started to contemplate more. Normally sickness is normal thing. Sickness is something to remind us there is something wrong in my life. That's why we got sick. So when I get sick, I need to stop and come back to myself and think about it. What I did was wrong. So I learned how to use water to heal myself, how to use earth to heal myself. I learned how to use basic knowledge to heal myself. So now that I rely on myself, I feel like life is very easy. I feel something like freedom. I feel something that I feel free. I feel like I don't worry about anything much. I have less fear. I can do whatever I want in my life. Before that, I had a lot of fear. I could not do anything. But now I feel very free, like I'm a unique person. Nobody like me. I don't need to make myself like anybody else. I'm the number one. So think like this. But it's easy about it. And after that, I started to think about when I was in Bangkok, dark in my life. I started thinking at that time. So I started a place called Pon Pon in Chiang Mai. The main aim is just say 7 feet to collect seed because seed is food. Food is life. If there's no seed, no life. No seed, no freedom. No seed, no happiness. Because your life depends on somebody else. Because you have enough food. So it's very important to save seed. That's why we focus on saving seed. That's the main thing in Pon Pon. And the second thing is the learning center. We want to have a center for ourselves to learn how to make life easy. Because we will taught me to make life committed and hard time. How can we make it easy? It's easy. But we don't know how to make it easy anymore. Because we always make it complicated. And now we start to learn and learn to be together. Because we were taught to disconnect ourselves from everything else, to be independent, so we can rely on the money only. We don't need to rely on each other. But now, to be happy, we need to come back, to connect ourselves again, to connect to other people, to connect our mind and body together again. So we can be happy. Life is easy. And from beginning until now, what I learned is the 4 basic needs: food, house, clothes, and medicine must be cheap and easy for everybody. That's the civilization. But if you make these 4 things hard and very hard for many people to get, that's uncivilized. So now when we look at everywhere around us, everything is so hard to get. So I feel like now is the most uncivilized area of humans in this earth. We have so many people who finished from university, have so many universities on the earth, have so many clever people on this earth. But life is harder and harder. We made it hard for whom? We work hard for whom right now? I feel like it's wrong. It's not normal. So I just want to come back to normal, to be a normal person, to be equal to animals. The birds make a nest in 1 or 2 days. The rats did a hole in 1 night. But the clever human like us spend 30 years to have a house, and many people can't believe that I cannot have a house. They can't believe they can't have a house in this life. So that's wrong. Why we destroy our spirit? Why we destroy our ability that much? So I feel like it's enough for me to live in the normal way, in the abnormal way. So now I try to be normal. But people look at me as the abnormal, a crazy people. But I don't care because it's not my fault. It's their fault because they think like that. So my life is easy and life now. That's enough for me. People can think whatever they want. I cannot manage anything outside myself. What I can do is change my mind, manage my mind. Now my mind is light and easy. That's enough. If anybody wants to have a choice, you can have a choice. The choice to be easy, a choice to be hard, it depends on you. Thank you.